I'm disappointed in Putin, I'll tell you. I'm very disappointed in him. I settled 7 wars at least, but I settled 7 wars, all of which they said were not settleable. And I got them done. And, you know, the ones I'm not going to bore you going over a long list, but they were wars that were very tough to settle. Yeah. Even the Congo in Africa, Rwanda, going on for many, many years, almost 10 million people killed, settled, got them all done. And the one I thought was going to be easiest was going to be Russia, Ukraine, because of my relationship with President Putin. So I'm disappointed. If you listen to some people, the ones like in Poland were shot down and they fell into Polish territory, but they shouldn't have been that close anyway. They were drones. And
do you think it was a mistake? The Polish prime minister said it was not a mistake, that they were intentionally into Polish territory.
I can't comment on whether it was a mistake or not. They shouldn't have been there, let's face it. But supposedly they were disabled. Yeah. They disable drones today. That's the great attack on a drone is disabling it, and they fall all over the place. So let's hope it was that. I mean, I'd like to think the better, but I'm very disappointed in that. I thought that would be the easiest of all of them to get done, and it turns out to be the most difficult. The relationship between President Putin and President Zelensky is a horrible one. I mean, it's a lot to do with relationships. They truly dislike each other. I want to use that word rather than a stronger word, but they really do. They hate each other. And we'll see what happens. I think we're going to get a solution. I was unhappy with the European Union, or let's say NATO, when I saw that they were buying oil from Russia. I mean, I'm supposed to be coming in with the United States, and I took a tough stand on, as you know, India, because they were buying oil. And ultimately, if oil prices go down, or if Russia's not selling oil, they have no choice but to settle. And when the European Union nations, or the NATO nations, because they're similar, very similar, when they're buying oil from Russia, that's not the greatest thing. That's not the deal. And I let it be known, and people were surprised to hear that, but they were doing it quietly and slyly. And you can't do that. If you're going to win, you're going to have to not buy oil from Russia. But we're going to see how it turns out. I hope it turns out well. It doesn't affect us because, we have a big ocean in between, but you're losing millions of people, and they're mostly soldiers, Russian soldiers, Ukrainian soldiers. Last week, almost 8,000 soldiers were killed in this ridiculous war. 8,000 people. And again, I want to see if I can get it done. It's tougher than I thought, but I've done a lot of tough things. It's so interesting. I settled wars that were absolutely, there was no chance of getting. We're going on for 31. One was 31 years, one was 34 years, one was 36 years. Going on for years and years, I got it done. This is one that should be settled. It should be settled.